we are here with Alison Arngrim, and most people know you obviously from Little House on the
Yes, and they hate me.
Prairie. Do they?
It's true.
I think you were adorable.
Oh, thank you. But the great thing, I played Nellie Olson, which was a great character on the show. But it's funny that this many years later, I still meet grown people who still hate me. I've had people come up to me at autograph shows and actually say, "I forgive you," and walk out of the room. I've had people throw things at me. It's really nuts.
You know, it's better than being forgotten, am I right?
See, that's the thing. It's really, it takes talent to scare the crap out of people. It's really good that I made such an impression that they still hate me now. But that's why I titled my book Confessions of a Prairie Bitch.
I was just gonna say, this book just came out, right? Where can we find it?
You can get it everywhere. It's at the Barnes & Noble, the Borders. It's on Amazon. You can get it hardcover or in Kindle. I love the fact that the show takes place in the 1800s. It was on in the 70s, and the book's on freaking Kindle. And it's like, how many time warps can you have in one thing?
I know, it's crazy, right? But what have you got going on besides the book?
I've got everything going on because I have a one-woman show. I do stand-up comedy. It's my one-woman show, also called Confessions of a Prairie Bitch. I've been on tour since June. I was sold out in Chicago, Boston, New York, San Francisco. The book is selling out everywhere. I was in France because I also do a show in French because, the French love Nellie Olson because, they don't think she's mean. They think she's French. And a lovely girl. So I go to France and I was sold out all my shows in France, and I'm coming out with the book in French in March.
Oh, fantastic. So you must be traveling a lot with all this stuff that's going on.
I've finally been home for 2 weeks. This is the longest I've been home all year.
Wow.
This is like the first party I've been to in 7 months because I've been on the road.
Back. We're glad
Exactly.
to have
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Well,
you.
we're all about jet setting, traveling, going
That's
to
me,
places.
man.
Where all have you been?
Oh my God. Well, because I do my show, I often perform in France and in Belgium. I was just in the Alsace region of France, up Vauclin and Goxvilla. Very, very beautiful. And so I was up there in Alsace, and then often in the north and the south. I'm probably going to be going to Corsica next year, which is really cool. And then, of course, as I said, I've been doing the show. I did San Francisco, P-Town in Cape Cod. You go down to Provincetown.
Oh, yeah.
Really fun. I was there for a week. That place is nuts.
Yes, it is.
I call it
characters.
Yeah, I call it it's Gayberry RFD. It's awesome.
That's a good nickname. Well, I was going to ask you, with all this traveling you've been doing, how are you feeling about the new rules with the pat down and the?
I got to tell you, I was surprised because I've been flying since June, and I have not yet been through one of those new x-ray machines or pat down. So I'm kind of like, well, where is it? Bring it on. I haven't seen it yet. But see, I go to Europe a lot, and they do a very interesting pat down in France. In France, they don't really make you take off your shoes. It seems like it's going to be more relaxed. But what they have are the guys with the dogs and the guns. So you're kind of like, oh, all right. And then they just come up and say, you don't have anything with you, do you? And you go, no, I do not, because there's a man with a gun and a dog. And they do frisk you in France, but it's very polite. See, I'm hearing that the TSA are doing a really rough frisk, and that's why people are complaining, because they're just, In France, they're like, excuse me.
Do you mind?
And these gorgeous French people come up to you and go, may I touch you? And you're like, yes. I go to France just to get frisked.
Oh, absolutely. It's the art of intimidation,
See, they know how to do it. They do it with the French finesse. They touch you, and they're cute. So you have hot French guys grabbing you. You pay extra.
Good with their Chanel
Exactly.
on. You can't resist, right?
Right.
Absolutely. Well,
It's
it's
much
so good
nicer.
to talk to you.
Thank you.
Can we go to jetsetextra.com if we want to go to our next place?
So jetsetextra.com?
That's right.
So I should tell them that?
Yeah, I think you should.
Jetsetextra.com. I'm Alison Arngrim, and I go everywhere. So go to jetsetextra.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
I
much.
appreciate it.